See you next round.
Till next round. So everybody knows this is Kusogr4ande, the bad video game tournament, and we have a GM coming all the way from the East Coast. It's Kusogr4ande. It's not very far for some of you. You might live like, I don't know, within 50 miles of Kusogr4ande. You might live within like, maybe you could throw a baseball and hit Kusogr4ande in the face. Hello, Kusogr4ande.
Hi there.
Hey.
At least it wasn't you who spoiled this time.
I know, right? I tried not to spoil it. No, it's fine. Dana, you know...
Dana spoiled it.
Spoiling happens. So, we've got another fantastic game, which I think it stars my favorite actor. I've seen all his movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Every single one of them, I promise.
How many of them can you name? At least one, right? You know, Cliffhanger for the Genesis?
Oh yeah, that movie. My mom watched Cliffhanger when I was a kid, okay? And so I saw some of it. I don't remember any of it, okay? It was a good game, or a good movie, though.
I don't remember the movie, but the game's not particularly great.
Not exactly. I would probably agree with you there. It's got some rough edges here.
That is true. NPC also, by the way, will be doing sound.
Nice.
So yeah, this round was a challenge. I had to find something that NPC, Reign of Soten, Zimbar, and Meta Knight all hadn't played, and unfortunately, we got it the first time around.
Wow, you actually figured out a game that would work?
I did.
That's kind of shocking, I'm not gonna lie. Good job, Kusogr4ande. Because I can't tell you how many redraws I've had to do for Reign.
Right, and NPCs played everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily, my favorite actor ever is, doing great here. Oh, I didn't know you asked your question. You don't have a question. Oh, there we go.
So while Bro is answering the question, we will say we have seen other fantastic Cliffhanger games. I think this has actually been in the Kusogr4ande before, but we've also seen the NES Cliffhanger. Everybody clearly knows and loves the NES Cliffhanger. It's really awful. Rain did play NES Cliffhanger in Kusogr4ande 2, and now Rain will be playing Genesis Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I've played the NES one. I've played... What else have I... I think I've just played the NES one. The Game Boy one is very similar to the NES one. Let's just say this is not similar at all.
No, this is like, it's a bad beat 'em up. I did forego the Sega CD version, which has one more stage than this. Mostly because I didn't get home in time to go grab it. Which is kind of a shame, because the Sega CD version actually has a snowboarding level, which is amazing.
Aww.
And by amazing, I mean terrible.
We don't get a snowboarding level? Kusogr4ande. I'm so disappointed in you right now. Why couldn't you get a snowboarding section in this game?
I know, right? The Sega CD version also has, like, full motion video, right? Cutscenes. We don't need that. Aside from that, it's the same game.
Okay, well, good. As long as we have an auto-scroller, that's all I really care about when it comes to
There is an auto-scroller.
Oh, good. Joy. For all of you wonderful people out there, you will get to see auto-scrollers. This also looks like it's a beat-em-up, am I right?
It is. I mean, if you took Streets of Rage and made it worse, that's this game.
I'm gonna be honest, you've chosen more beat 'em ups than I think any other GM has.
Well, I do like beat 'em ups.
Well, good.
Right? I think I've only picked a couple, right? I haven't even picked the recent ones. I didn't pick the Turtles games.
So what's your favorite beat 'em up? That's my question.
Ooh.
Favorite good one. Okay, I'm asking
Favorite
for...
good one.
Yes.
So,
and chat, you can answer as well. Favorite beat 'em up.
I mean, the Genesis Streets of Rage games are a lot of fun. The Game Gear ones are not good.
Okay.
You know, so I'd have to go with, like, Streets of Rage 2 or 3, probably.
Okay. It looks like you are among good people here because they agree with you.
I mean, another one that's really good, a really good beat 'em up, and if you guys have never played it, I actually highly recommend it, is River City Rampage.
Oh yeah, River City Rampage. I actually almost speedran that once. Maybe I should. It's not a long run, Corndan. It's very short.
No, it's not.
And very
But it is a
enjoyable.
lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, River City Ransom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I was thinking there's something that sounded off there, Corndan. River City Ransom,
Look,
super short, but you can get naked in a spa.
Look, I mean, cut me a little bit of slack tonight, guys. I raced home tonight. I went back to, to make dinner, went back to work, hang out this game, and I'm going back to work when this is over.
No! Corndan, no! Can you go to the spa first?
I hope so.
Do they allow that at your work? Just take an hour, paid spa visit?
It would be nice, right?
Wouldn't it be nice to get paid a spa visit? Yeah, but River City Ransom, you can go to the spa, you see pixelated butt, it's great. You can also eat plates and cups and bags.
And if you hit people, they yell barf.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The barf is pretty good.
And I hope all you guys are listening to this music because it is clearly amazing.
This sounds like a ballad, a love ballad.
Right, because Sylvester Stallone beating people up is a love ballad. But it absolutely does. It sounds like it should be in like some Disney game, maybe.
Yeah, this is like Beauty and the Beast level. Everybody, I was gonna say pull out your hearts, but that sounds wrong. Don't pull out your hearts. Don't die on me.
This is not Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
No, well, I mean, if you are Indiana Jones, you can go and pull someone's heart out. That's fine. I mean, you probably should, at the end of the day. Okay, we are going to do the countdown in Discord, so everybody, pull out all... Are there any Cliff emotes on Twitch? I don't think so. What muscle emotes. If you have any muscle emotes, be sure to pump them out because Sylvester Stallone needs them. He needs all your muscles. And wish them the best of luck. There we go, Yuna. I see some flexing going on in there. And as soon as I see... Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, butts are muscles. That's true.
Butts are muscles.
As soon as I see someone move, Zembar is the first one hopping in. I will start our timer. So, it looks like they're starting with 3 lives. Oh, all those muscles. Yeah!
Yeah, I did give them the set to... The difficulty is just in how many lives you have.
Okay. It looks like Rain is actually resetting. A little unsure why, but that's fine.
So, yeah, you basically, right, this is a, it does follow the plot of the movie Cliffhanger, where, you're basically part of the goons, or, you have to go get the 3 things, like $100 million or something. I forget what the movie is. I'm still not seeing Rain start.
I'm not either. He may be having some controller issues. That's my guess.
I hope so. I mean, all right. I hope that we get it fixed.
Hopefully.
So,
well, okay, we've got everybody else going on with the beat 'em up. If needed, we can give additional time, depending on what happens. Yeah, we'll go ahead and spot a bit of time. Rain is in the game. Unfortunately, just got slashed with the knife. What a jerk. Okay, so NPC.
oh yeah. So right, this game looks like a pretty generic beat 'em up, and that is kind of true. Yeah, I guess Rain's still not in quite yet.
Oh no, Rain.
But like essentially everything is bad about it. It doesn't do a real good job of handling jumps. It doesn't do a real good job of handling damage. You get hit a lot. I mean, you know, 90's already almost completely dead.
NPC is onto a wall climbing section, I assume.
There is a wall climbing section. Yeah.
Everybody is moving. Well, Zembar's moving on there as well. Rain will just work on getting it running.
So kind of the end of level, you kind of saw with Meta Knight is the fires.
Yeah,
you kind of use that. You get your health back.
I was assuming that's what it did.
So Zembar's kind of furthest around and NPC at the same time to the avalanche. Now here's the best part about the avalanche. If you don't hit all of those jumps, right, and you get run over by the avalanche, you die.
Yeah, auto-scroller, everybody.
So, but if they were watching the attract mode, right, they'll know what to do.
Okay, Rain is just trying to get this working right now, and I'm letting him know if needed we can go ahead and switch over to BizHawk. I'm completely cool with that. All of the others, though, are making some pretty good progress at this point. They have all their lives.
Because they've all had to restart.
Well, okay. Oops.
So, that avalanche section's the killer. You basically, on the avalanche section, you basically have to be almost perfect on that, and I gave them the minimum amount of lives.
That's so kind of you, Corndan. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah. Do you think this game would really be beatable in the, like, with this number of lives?
For the 4 players in this match, I would think so. Right, the game is mostly difficult because the best way I can describe it is because it's stupid.
Okay.
Right, but the enemies aren't super hard. But the game is hard for things like, oh, you slightly missed that jump, you die. Right, the long play's 30 minutes.
Gotcha.
You know, so we could see some completions. Definitely, everybody here is very good at playing blind games.
Oh, yeah.
I think they could absolutely do this.
All of them took first from what I saw before. Looks like Rain is still having some issues getting the controller working. I'm here, though, for whenever it gets running, I can recapture. I'll just let him do his thing for now. Okay, Zembar is trying to climb and not get shot. This is essentially the Alpiner section, is what I'd say. Hey, I think rain is getting started.
Rain is getting started. Excellent.
I love it. That's what I like to see.
So, I mean, at this point in time, you know, the only real difference between everything is rain has just essentially not continued once.
Yep.
So, but I expect that we'll see, for instance, both NPC and Zimbar will probably make it through the
Oh no,
avalanche here.
Zimbar! And NPC! I just love it. So, are you allowing continues?
I am allowing continues.
Okay, but it looks like so far they haven't reached a place where they can continue. If I'm right.
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha. Well, NPC is going to be getting into this next area. It looks like he picked up a knife. I'm assuming you can pick up weapons that enemies drop.
And the knife is a pretty good one. It does more damage. You get a little bit more reach out of it.
Yeah, I'd say it's got to be better than your fists. I mean, sure, you're Sylvester Stallone, but, you know, you're not that tough.
So the question's been asked in chat, are there limited continues? And my answer, just kind of like yesterday with RoboCop, is I'm not really sure, but they're allowed to use as many continues as they'd like. Until it tells you they have no continues.
Well, that's nice, Corndan. Thank you. Always, always helpful. You know, I'm really glad that we got very different genres today for games, you know. This beat 'em up is not something that I honestly know much about. I haven't played too many beat 'em ups in my time, but honestly, they're kind of a blast to watch, especially when they've got a lot of variety here.
Yeah, so I think this one's definitely a much better watch than it is a play, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've played this. This was I don't remember if it's one of my picks or one of the games I kind of had in backup for Kusogr4ande 3. And I don't remember it controlling well at all.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe that. It controls, basically, but I don't know if there's much more to it than that.
I mean, it controls in that it has controls.
Okay, Meta Knight going to the fire. Does the fire heal you, or does it...
It does.
Yeah. Okay, and it moves you to the next section, and Meta Knight just fell down. Oh no! Don't get buried! Oh, that's a game over.
Yep.
NPC is going to be moving on to this lovely auto-scroller section as well. Well, I guess it doesn't automatically scroll, but it's close enough.
Well, it does if you don't want to die. Essentially, right? You basically have to almost play this blind because you need to be as fast as possible to avoid the...
Oh, and he's through!
He is through!
Wow. I'm not too surprised. NPC has won one of the Kusogr4andes already. All 4 of these players, by the way, took first in their respective matches.
I will not be surprised to see all 4 make it through this avalanche without too much difficulty.
Oh, yeah. Rain just got swallowed up by the avalanche. He will be continuing, which unfortunately just takes you to the first level. Looks like NPC finally has a gun.
But they only have limited shots.
And you can't shoot the short guy. Oh, I love it. That's what I love about video games. The odd job just showing up and ruining everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, everybody dreads having to fight the short guy. I do. So I have to ask people in chat, since we brought up Oddjob, for those people old enough to have GoldenEye when it was originally out on the N64, was Oddjob banned in your house too?
No. It's just, I don't know if people really cared about winning too much. Sometimes we'd allow Oddjob or even the big guy. I played a lot as the really big guy. Can't remember his name. And besides that, I usually
Jaws?
played as a scientist. Yeah, Jaws. And then playing as a scientist was great because, yeah, you're super visible, but it's funny to be a scientist running around with a gun. And then every time that you got shot, it was a little bit hard to tell in GoldenEye, but you actually had blood that was left stained on your clothing, and so your coat would eventually become red instead of white. It was just great. I loved it. Oh yeah, slappers only. I want to make a game that has a slappers only mode, you know. A platformer with a slappers only mode could be amazing. Like, the slapping does almost insta death, but there are a lot of enemies that you just have to get up in their grill, and because of how dangerous they are, it's very risky. But once you get a slap on them, bam, they go down.
Alright, so it looks like we've got Zimbar climbing the cliff face again. Zimbar's actually doing something I think works out really, really well, is they're timing their movement so they're just barely outside the down shot of the guys above you.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like these snipers, they're not very good, first off, and
They're not very good.
they're not even shooting very far. Maybe that's the problem. The closer you are to a sniper, the less effective they are.
Well, and, you know, it turns out when you can only snipe in 8 directions. That's the problem, too.
Oh my gosh. Perfect Dark was a fantastic game, and let's just say that I always went for the gun that could shoot through walls and basically one hit kill anyone. And I got good at that. But, I mean, when you're doing one-hit kills, maybe you're not necessarily good and you're just doing cheap shots.
Well, I mean, but you gotta get that shot off.
Oh, yeah.
So, Rain is back on... Never mind. I was gonna say, Rain is back on that avalanche.
Rain. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Oh, the laptop gun! I don't remember what it is, but I remember I liked it, Anani Choose. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted from the game. This is what happens when we've been sitting here for a while. The company that made this game, though, also made little games called Batman Returns, X Mutants. They made, obviously, more Cliffhanger games. Three Ninjas Kick Back, which sounds a little bit familiar.
We have had Three Ninjas Kick Back before.
Oh, yeah. And they also made a Smurfs game. But, yeah. Oh, no. Smurfs was made by Infogrames, but for some reason they have credit for Smurfs.
Maybe they did some of the development work.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm wondering, there may have been somebody who's, somebody who worked for this specific company, Malibu Interactive, and moved on over to, Infogrames. Yeah, I believe Rain moved over to BizHawk. Rain was having some issues with RetroArch, which, you know, if your controller suddenly just isn't working, I know that I would panic, Corndan.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I know that Rain was stressing trying to get it working, but luckily he's going.
So Ray looks like he's getting close to being able to climb up the cliff face. And Zimbar's about to go down the avalanche again.
Go, Rain! Go, Zimbar! Everybody just go! Oh my gosh, okay, Zimbar's doing okay here.
Yeah, the key to the avalanche is basically there's no random elements, it's all in a set pattern. And so all you just have to do is keep up with that and you can win. But it is difficult. right? You don't have much time to react to any of them.
Oh, yeah. By the way, it feels like this guy keeps popping up. The person who did some of the audio for this game actually did the arrangements for Loom.
But Loom is such a good game.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. And then we get this. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, this is clearly the best music.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It looks like he also helped with programming on Ski or Die. Worked on various games. I'm having a hard time spotting exactly what he worked on, though. That is outstanding to me. But yeah, thank you, Eric Hammond.
All right, so we just had basically a reset on Rain's side from getting caught up in the avalanche again.
Oh yeah. Also, one other thing. Another person who worked on the music here for this game has actually worked as executive producer and producer for multiple games, including Metro Exodus, Persona 5, Zero Time Dilemma, Persona 4. It looks like Dragon's Crown. He was one of the producers there. Honestly, he has worked on so many amazing games. This is Keith Aram. I'm not exactly sure where he worked as a producer, but yeah.
But you know, you got to start somewhere.
And this is one of his earlier games, as far as I can tell. But oh my gosh, his list is so long, so long. Yeah, he worked on this in 1993, and as far as I can see, this is the earliest game where he has a credit. This is his first game, and he did music for it. Moved on to do music for Disney's The Jungle Book, Demolition Man. Another Demolition Man.
Haven't we had Demolition Man in Kusogr4ande before?
I know that we've at least had it in Big Bad Game-a-thon, the 3DO one, and he did the music for that.
Excellent.
And then
so
he was
starting to get the right idea on how to traverse the avalanche. So I expect that Zimbar will be through this pretty soon.
Sweet.
They made it.
Oh no! Yeah, that was a game over. Oh, really rough. NPC definitely has a strong lead at this point, having gotten a checkpoint where the continue actually takes you. Yeah, we have commentators curse.
So, if Rain would run the other direction, there we go.
Wait. Oh my gosh. If this is true. Oh, maybe it's a different Emperor's New Groove. But he did some music for one of the Emperor's New Groove games. Which, frankly, the Game Boy Color game is a spectacle. It's very difficult. Okay,
True.
NPC is just doing normal beat-em-up. Everybody in beat-em-up parts.
It's a very simplistic, like, baseline, but it kind of works. It's better than the Love Ballad.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Oh my gosh. Sorry, just what you said there made me think of Hypnospace Outlaw, which everybody should give a shot sometime. Fantastic indie game. Because
I have heard it is very good.
There's a strange sort of love ballad about snow. And, yeah.
Does it sound like the opener to Cliffhanger?
It kind of does, a little bit, except there are lyrics to it. Cliffhanger, somebody should have put lyrics into the intro. That would be great.
This game is so bad.
Yeah, it's... like, here's the deal. The sprites are actually pretty good.
The sprite works good. It does not control well, though. And the difficulty is pretty high for a bunch of really stupid reasons.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. It's... the thing is, like, you should be able to see where you're going in an auto-scroller. Like, it's just a pretty bad design choice to lay it out the way that it is here. So that it's angled so you can barely see the ground that's ahead of you.
So NPC is onto a boss.
Ooh, nice. It's Captain
Held
Punch'em.
on.
Oh, Held On. What a name.
You know, Held On. Everybody knows.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember what even is the story of the movie, because, you know, I saw it when I was a kid, which probably isn't a good sign. He held on to the cliff. Okay. It is a cliffhanger. I liked NPC's dash and punch strat. That was good.
I mean, it's working.
Oh my gosh, it works for the bosses too! No!
Sort of.
Ah! Oh no, the boss just wrecked NPC. Wow. Oh! Rain just got sniped from about half a foot away. You don't like to see that. Yeah, by the way, Cadus is correct. NPC is significantly ahead of all three other players. All of them are still on the... I'd call it 1-1. NPC on 1-2.
No. That's actually a different stage.
Oh, okay. Stage 1 for everybody except for NPC. NPC on stage 2. I don't know. Ugh. He's got to find a restroom.
Close.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Die, boss. Ooh, you just gotta dance. You gotta dance, okay? Yeah, Held On is dead.
So NPC has the second of the 3, like, suitcases. That puts them on level 3.
Nice. So, how many suitcases do you need? Oh, 3.
3.
Duh. And then what?
There's, like, 4 more levels.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's 7 levels to this game.
Well, okay.
So hopefully we'll see Meta Knight making it through the avalanche.
Hopefully. Meta Knight. Oh no! Buried instantly! Last life from Meta Knight. Now, all you have to do is complete this section and you get to the next level.
Correct.
But this is the big wall. Honestly, it's just terrible. You've got these... I assume they're half-buried logs, but...
I mean, that's what it looks like, yeah.
Oh! And then you've got, like, snow lumps.
So Kusogr4ande, why they're having so much trouble is because the game is awful.
Yeah. Simply put, bad video games are bad. And even though there are some good things about this, like the sprite work's pretty good and the music's pretty rockin', but the gameplay itself, I feel like this game was probably rushed in order to get out for the release. I wouldn't blame the developers. I'd probably be more likely to blame management for pressing such a strict deadline. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure, but that happens a lot with games based off of films.
So, NPC just got hit by falling objects. It's like we're playing Alpiner all over again.
Oh, my favorite. I'm glad that it at least has knockback instead of sending you straight down. Oh, Rain just buried! Okay, Rain's on his last life on the auto-scroller. Oh, unfortunately not able to get through, and that is essentially a reset going back to the beginning of the game.
Rain was really close, though, to making it past that.
It just breaks my heart. It's not a good game. Okay, NPC 1, 2, 3, and then go. 4.
I think... Nope.
It was 4, but then the next one came a little bit too fast. Okay, it's 3, and then 4, and there's a small break here. Oh! NPC, that is a game over. He's out of continues.
He's out of continues.
Corndan. There is a continue limit.
And it's a lot. And Zembar made it to level 2.
Yay, Zembar on level 2. Oh no, he just got punched. Okay, well, none of us knew, but there is a continue limit, as a matter of fact. Unless you knew and you didn't tell any of us.
I did not know.
Well.
Because I'll be honest, I spent a half an hour playing this game, and all I could do was just barely get past the avalanche.
Meta Knight might get past the avalanche, though. This is looking... Oh, no! Never mind.
Well, you know...
I love it.
That avalanche is like the worst. It really is.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make up a plot for this game. Because I know it has Sylvester Stallone, and you got to beat up a bunch of dudes here. So there are all these people on a cruise, okay? Big tidal wave came. Actually, tsunami. Carried the ship up into the mountains. Okay, so all of these muscly, partially shirtless dudes, you know, there were a few who brought really good clothes for this, but not a lot of them. A lot of them just showing off all of their muscles as much as possible because it was a good, beautiful cruise. They had a lot of time to sunbathe. And so, you know, they got washed up on this mountain, which happened to also be part of a castle. You can tell, you've got the brick walls in the back, you know, kind of chiseled there. It's an old mountain, so walls have fallen down a little bit. And here you are fighting the cruise members to go, because you got to go find the diamonds. The crews happen to have briefcases full of diamonds, okay? Okay. So, you're Sylvester Stallone trying to get to the diamonds before everybody else. And, you know, you're willing to murder over those diamonds. You're not an ordinary criminal. Well, I mean, some ordinary criminals would.
I mean, I guess if it was like $100 million worth of diamonds, would you murder for diamonds?
Probably not. I don't think I would. Unless it was like I had to murder Hitler. In that case, maybe I would for diamonds.
Okay. So what's your bare minimum level that you would murder Hitler for?
Probably a cup of soup. Give me a cup of soup, I'll do the job.
You can drink the soup?
Oh yeah, everybody loves the soup.
Glug, glug, glug.
Drink the soup, baby. You do it for free? Wait. Oh. I didn't know this was a competition. NPC just got a game over. He's letting the continue counter run out. That is completely fine. NPC has worked to gain the knowledge that continues are limited. So I'd say that based off of his work, that is a good piece of knowledge to have.
It is.
Nobody is getting close to where NPC was, though. Zembar is starting to make some good progress here, though. By the way... Oh, yeah?
I am seeing better progress on both Rain and Meta Knight's screens on what they have to do to get by. You know, they haven't quite made it real well all down, but the pathing's gotten a lot better in the past couple of runs.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, that's a lot of what this game is. Even if you have to hit your head against levels multiple times, you've got to have in your mind that other people are experiencing the same thing. You know, it is a very challenging game. All 4 of these players have done extremely well in matches before, so I'm not, like, I'm not doubting that they've got focus at this point and probably realize if I'm having a hard time getting through it, others are probably struggling as well.
I think that's probably the case. I mean, there's always a thing in the back of your mind, though. You know, am I just the only one struggling?
One thing that I might consider doing, depending on if the game really allows it, is using pause buffering on the avalanche to see where I'm going. That could potentially help.
That is a good idea.
By the way, we're dropping free advice for people who are watching today. If you're having a hard time doing something one way, try to think if there is a way that you could possibly cheese the stage. Cheesing is 100% allowed.
So Heldon is Zimbar is fighting Heldon.
Nice.
And Heldon for a while there looked like they were trying to pretend to be Superman, except, you know, that whole pesky problem of gravity.
Oh, gravity. It's... Well, if it allows you to get some free hits in, that's great. NPC is back to the avalanche. Heldon is into his next phase, which is run back and forth and be angry. Unfortunately, that did Zembar in. Zembar is going to have to do the level again. Meta Knight just got buried in the snow. 2 more chances to beat the avalanche. And NPC gets buried as well. Even though NPC has made the most progress, this avalanche is tricky. Why is it
you have
so
to
hard? Oh! Meta Knight using pause strats. See? Oh, unfortunately, the pause strats made it difficult to actually keep jumping. I'd say you have to keep holding right, even if you use pause strats. You just need to keep running. Do not stop running. Hold right the entire time.
Oh no, NPC!
NPC, no! Oh, Meta Knight is buried! Yeah, I think Kusogr4ande actually died and has moved into the post-life... No! Rain! Right there!
It's quite possible.
Are you a ghost?
I could be a ghost. You'll never know.
What if you come visit me at night tonight and you scare me?
Then you'll know.
It might just be you, though. It's hard to tell.
That is true.
You know, if anybody here did die and became a ghost, I'd want you to come visit. I want to meet a ghost, okay? And sure, you can scare me. I'm completely down with that.
All right.
As long as we have a good laugh after.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll send Corncat because he was actually the cause of that noise and my mic going out for a minute.
Oh, wow. Corncat?
Corncat, he's trying to help.
I'm sure he is. What a good cat.
Mostly he just forgets how frickin' big he is.
Wait, Escorian, you're a ghost? Oh no! Kusogr4ande, we have ghosts in chat. I should have known.
Well...
You never know if somebody is actually alive when they're on the internet.
True. You also don't know if they're a cat.
How do you type when you're a ghost? You possess the keyboard.
I mean, it worked in that. It would have worked in that haunting game that we had in Kusogr4ande.
Oh yeah, for sure. What a game. Oh, Author Blues kind of enjoyed it, but unfortunately lost by, I think, one pool of ectoplasm.
Something like that.
It was dumb.
That game was so dumb.
Yeah. Kind of beautiful. You know what? If you're a robot and you possess my computer, and you talked like... Or no, not a robot. If you're a ghost, you possess my computer, and then you use text-to-speech to talk like a robot, I think that's the best possible future that we could have. That would be amazing.
So Meta 90 is now making better use of the pause buffer to see what's going on.
Nice. Yeah. Pause buffering was working... Oh, no! Unfortunately...
Oh, no!
It still is a really rough section. Especially if you don't continue your horizontal momentum.
Well, so that spot right there, you have to be at the top of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Because... hey! Reign of Soten did it!
Rain is on to the next stage. That puts Rain in a solid 3rd place. He may be able to pass Zembar, though, if he can get past Hangen, or what's his name?
Hang on. Hold on.
Yeah. All that. Oh my gosh! Meta Knight made it! Oh, everybody has made it to stage 2 now. Oh, held on. That one. It's past tense.
Well,
my mother named me after the past. She was reminiscing about how she had to... She held on to the cliff. Back when she took a cruise.
Man, cruises are dangerous, guys.
Yeah, okay, if you aren't fighting people who stole all the knives from the kitchen, your cruise just wasn't really up to par. Like,
so
the exciting part is just having to survive.
So my brother-in-law is going to be going on a cruise here later in the spring, so I need to tell him to go steal all the knives.
Raid! Yeah, tell him to steal the diamonds.
Okay.
I want to go on a cruise. Just FYI. Not for the diamonds.
No, she can take all the knives.
Yeah.
I mean,
then get the diamonds. See?
Well, see, the problem with stealing a whole bunch of diamonds is if you have like $100 million worth of diamonds, like, who are you going to fence all those diamonds to, right? But everybody needs kitchen knives.
There's a pawn shop in my town. I can go ahead and make 100 million in 5 seconds flat.
But everybody needs kitchen knives. No one will be the wiser if you just say, you know what, I made some good kitchen knives.
Actually, that's probably a good idea. You know, and some kitchen knives are really expensive, especially if you steal them from very picky chefs, because almost every chef is like, diamonds are... or, not diamonds. Knives are my life. If you ever watch anybody on the Food Network, they bring their own knives. They will not even get within 10 feet of anybody else's knives. Not because they're afraid, but because they're disgusted.
Well, I mean, it's true. It's not your knives.
Oh, Rain!
No!
What a beautiful death. Yeah, if you had a diamond-edged knife on the cruise, that would be a 2-in-1.
That's true.
I think that's going to be the best option, so look for the diamond-edged knife if you go on a cruise. Everybody.
I mean, this is... what, Kusogr4ande, this is where you show up for the best life advice.
Yeah. A diamond dog? I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, I feel like that would be something you would find in in Borderlands.
Or awkward taxidermy. That would be so sad. Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to continue that conversation. Let's go back to the game here.
All right, so levels 2 and 3 are basically a pretty basic beat 'em up.
Oh yeah.
Except, you know, when you fall in the water, you die.
Isn't that nice?
I mean, it's pretty common, right?
I mean, it happens in a lot of beat 'em ups. I feel like Sylvester Stallone, having just been on a cruise, should have at least done a little bit of swimming, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, look at him. But I mean, you know, come on, right? Sylvester Stallone dies in water. That pumpkin dies in water.
Oh, that pumpkin. What was the first game we had?
I don't know. I wasn't home yet.
I'm trying to... It was an arcade game. Oh. Tiger game. Tiger Road. Yeah,
Wow.
Tiger Road. And cats die in water.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it seems like all three games had murderous water in it.
I mean, we better take that water to jail. Maybe that water goes to prison jail.
I mean, it could, Corndan. They need hydration somehow.
Well, I mean, where else is that llama gonna get it?
I don't know. I don't know. Just lick the walls in the morning. Ugh. After all the dew condenses.
That's a pretty disturbing idea.
Yeah, but, you know, if you gotta survive, you gotta take drastic measures, okay?
This is true.
Okay, so it looks like Rain is getting fairly close to Heldon again. Zembart currently fighting the boss, and he's just body slamming. Wow. Okay, there we go.
I guess Meta Knight used up all their continues because they're back on stage 1.
Oh no, Meta Knight! It happens to everybody.
So welcome to Kusogr4ande, where the games are bad and the commentary has absolutely nothing to do with whatever's going on screen.
I mean, it sometimes does.
It sometimes does.
Oh, this is not the first game that we've had as well, with the body slams doing so much damage. That happened in Tiger Road. Freaking Big Hand Zangief was just body slamming everybody.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Honestly, they just gotta figure out a way to hurt the boss without taking damage. That's the biggest thing. Okay, Rain has a strategy.
That's a good strategy. It's working out really well.
Well, for a while. But it seems like Heldon has a few different phases. He goes from the body slams to punching you, and then he gets into his angry runs. Gotta find that restroom, boy. Guess what? It's back at the ship.
But where is the ship?
It's at the top of the mountain. They're trying to get down and get the diamonds on their way.
Oh, okay. Is the ship named Noah's Ark? Is this in Turkey?
No, the ship is the Cliffhanger.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That's why the game is called Cliffhanger. Named after the ship.
You know what? Sounds legit to me.
Yeah, SS Cliffhanger.
So
you can also say it's Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, yeah. Sorry,
so
Meta Knight
has already made it back to level 2.
Nice.
So I expect that we'll see with right about, what, 15 minutes left?
Yep.
That we'll see more people make it to level 3, I believe. And really, it's anyone's game at this point in time. All three, both Meta Knight, Zembart, and Rain, have all made it to the boss.
Oh my gosh. Like, so much of this game looks just samey, but at the same time, there are very unique platforming sections, I think, on each stage so far. And I think my favorite platform is this one with the double knife dudes there, because you can just fall and die. And then the water one looks less scary, but it's exactly the same thing. It's just less scary because guess what? Most people float a little bit.
But not Sylvester Stallone.
No, too many muscles. It's science.
Muscles are a lot more dense.
Oh, I meant muscles are science. Sorry. Hello, Macaw. This is not a good game. Wow.
Well, you know what? It is a good game if the whole point of the game is to watch 4 people die on that stupid avalanche.
Oh, yeah, because they died a lot. We probably had over... I don't know.
We probably lost 100 Sylvester Stallones today just to that avalanche.
That might not be an exaggeration. Well, the thing is, it's good by Macaw's standards because he has no standards. By the way, we want you to 1cc Arcade Athena. Can you do that for us?
So Zimbar made a good idea and brought that gun in, but it didn't seem to help. And they have run out of continues.
Oh no, Zembar! No! The thing is, this game doesn't tell you they're limited continues. It just gives you a bunch, and then suddenly no more. It's like, well, too bad, Zembar. Go enjoy the avalanche a little bit more.
Well, clearly you pay for your continues by sacrificing Sylvester Stallone to the avalanche gods.
I do like the Rambo emote that we have in chat, by the way. That's pretty accurate for how Sylvester Stallone looks. It's good. Oh! Rain! Rain, you're almost onto the boss. Just kill these dudes, and I think you're there. My gosh.
So too.
Okay. Oh, well, you gotta jump over the river. There we go. Oh, never mind. It's not even the boss yet. Sorry, so much of this level looks just the same.
Right, and every level looks the same. It's snow on a mountain.
Oh, you know what, Macaw? Nobody deserves Arcade Athena, so it's fine. I'll go ahead and say, just skip that. Just skip it.
I don't know, it's better than ZX Spectrum Athena.
It is. And better than Commodore 64 Athena.
Well, that Commodore 64 Athena is a national treasure.
I don't know if I can agree with that. Rain doing some lovely kicks to get past those guys on the log. Very nice.
That is not an easy jump to make.
No, but apparently you have a kick that actually boosts your sideways momentum. At least Rain used one. I didn't even know there was a kick like that.
Or at least it kicks you up just slightly higher. Might be what's going on, because that jump is really close on its own.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rain just flailing wildly right now, trying to stab the guy. Zembar is just trying to get back to stage 2. If he can, then he still has a chance of making progress there, but the avalanche awaits. And the avalanche claims many muscly lives.
True. So, Rain's trying the same strategy that Zimbar did, and that's take the gun with you to the boss fight.
Yeah, NPC is using the gun right now as well. There we go, Rain using the gun. I think it's good until you run out of bullets, then you actually have to figure out what to do. Oh, Rain taking a death right there. I'm not completely sure how NPC got an extra life, but it might be score based. I mean, if there's anything that I've learned, there are just arbitrary goals that you can meet in order to get an extra life, so I wouldn't be too surprised. NPC, by the way, appears to be on to the next stage. Very nice.
Yep, and Rain is there as well.
Rain moving into second place. Rain was in fourth for a while there, but now he's in second. Depending on if we give Rain the extra time, by the way, that could put Rain in a position to move from second to first place. Nighty is... making some progress here. Oh, yeah?
We're basically halfway through the game at this point.
Okay, not too bad.
More or less. So notice
Rain, no!
the guy who was just a boss, right now just a regular enemy.
Wait, Xandra, are you being serious about that comic thing? Because if so, that's kind of amazing. There may possibly be secret bonuses, unless this is one of those lies that people tell on the internet back in the 90s.
Well, I did give them the manual.
Oh. Well, that was nice of you.
At least on the Genesis one, though, there's...
NPC got to what looked like it was an impossible jump. What? Oh, Rain, so close! Both Rain and NPC died on that jump and got a game over.
This has gotten a lot more interesting in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. What's gonna happen? Will either player actually get past that jump? Rain does know the really good sideways kick jump, by the way. I don't know if NPC has really used it, but Rain has.
Yeah, that'll be a big advantage right here.
NPC apparently has gotten past that jump per Cadus. At the same time, I think Rain's gonna get it next time. This is why we have refs and why I let them watch and tell me when I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, isn't that like all the time?
Oh my gosh, Corndan.
Damn.
That's so offensive. Can't believe you'd say something like that about your friend. There we go, NPC got the jump.
I mean, I'm here with you being a complete idiot right at the same time, so...
Whatever, not even your cat likes you. Cat tried to turn off your microphone.
I know. No, the cat tried to eat the microphone first.
Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe it's just the cat liked the microphone more than anything else. NPC, no! The rope! Oh.
No!
If either player can get past this avalanche on the rope, I'm pretty sure this is where NPC got game over before. Just don't touch the avalanche! Oh my gosh, NPC! Ah!
Oh!
So sad. Okay, Rain. I would learn the pattern of the snow. You do not have a timer at the top of your own screen. No, Rain!
No! No! They're out of continues!
Gosh. No! Rain's out of continues! Oh my gosh.
They're out of continues!
This is so sad. You think Rain's done? Well, if we do give Rain the 5 extra minutes because of the controller issues, that could potentially actually make up for it.
That could be enough. It's not hard to breeze through level 1 now.
Level 2, just as long as you learn how to deal with held on, then you're fine. Yeah, I think we need to give Rain the extra time. depending on how level
Absolutely.
1 goes.
I mean, I think you give Rain the extra time at this point in time. That, you know, I mean, we've seen how much things have changed in even the last 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. So, Dr. V, we base it off of whoever made the most progress at any given point during the match. NPC made it to the avalanche by the rope. That is the goalpost right there. Rain got there as well, but got there after NPC, putting him in second.
Is there a, like, who made it further down the road?
NPC definitely did. Yeah.
Yep.
Meta Knight is doing great against Heldon, and Heldon goes down. What a jerk. Even more so because his mother was a jerk. I'm sure that's how he got his jerky attitude. NPC
right, guys.
doing a wall climb.
Pull out your favorite avalanche or alpiner.
Oh my gosh. This is... Oh, the rock! This is not okay. Yeah, this is literally alpiner. I feel like what I would do is climb and try to get on one of these ledges and just rest a bit. Wow, okay, so there's literally a guy standing there hurling rocks at you. Okay, that's kind. Do we have another avalanche piece? Run to the left, NPC. Oh, there's a fire. Avalanche number 2, please?
Falling objects.
Oh, sad. Rain is on to avalanche number 1. Yeah, NPC is really extending his lead at this point, making it more unlikely that somebody will pass him. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult. I don't know if Meta Knight is going to be able to get anywhere near NPC, but he could possibly pass Rain's goalpost. Rain just finished level 1 onto level 2. That gives him a much better chance of actually passing NPC.
I mean, Rain's got 7 minutes. It's definitely possible.
I'm so stressed out by this game.
Who would have thought this game would have been this good in the last, like, even 5 minutes?
Yeah, I have no idea. I wouldn't have. My gosh, I love the short guy who you just can't even hit. There we go.
He's like Fat Oddjob.
He is Fat Odd. Well, Oddjob is already a little chubby, you know? He's like Mullet Oddjob.
Oh man, Meta Knight just passed where Rain was on the rope.
Meta Knight moves into second place. And now it's wall climb. Let's see how far Meta Knight can make it in the next minute and 10 seconds. Now remember, Rain is going to be going 5 minutes over, so that we can get a full playthrough with him. He had controller issues and was not able to start for a while. Okay, Meta Knight unfortunately did... Oh, no, he's fine. Just getting punched a bit. That's all. I don't think Zembar has any chance at all. Zembar is unfortunately going to be in 4th place. Meta Knight currently in 2nd, Rain in 3rd, NPC in 1st. But Rain is getting through level 2 rather quickly here.
Rain is ripping up level 2.
Oh, yeah. NPC managed to get past the rope avalanche again. And here we are, getting to the hour. This is going to be the end of 3 of our players' attempts right there. That puts Zembar firmly in 4th place. Meta Knight currently in 2nd. We'll see if Rain is able to make progress from 3rd place over the next 5 minutes. NPC, you know what? I hope NPC keeps playing because we get sweet jams.
They are some sweet jams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult for Rain to beat NPC, but it's reasonable to think he might be able to get past Meta Knight.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking 4 minutes here. Not unreasonable to kill, Held On.
What a good name. My name's Held On.
I mean, because
It's like Sheldon. Right, it's like the mother tried to name him Sheldon, but the doctor forgot to write down an S.
So I believe we're coming right up on,
There we go. There's
Sheldon right there.
Rain just swinging the dagger. I like that strat.
That knife may be the better way to go. I mean, look.
It's just phase 2 is a little bit more difficult with the knife. Phase 3 now. Time to deal... Oh, just walk up and slash him when he's resting. Okay. I like it.
Well, yeah.
I love the little mosey to dodge him. Do-do-do-do-do. Heldon is down, and Rain is moving on to stage 3. Yes, Rain is going until 1 hour and 5 minutes.
This is going to be really close.
Oh, NPC into the pit. I love it. This game is rude.
By rude, you mean amazing.
No, the falling platforms now. Oh,
no!
Corndan. Okay, Rain is really the only one who matters right now for judging progress, but I'm loving seeing all of the terribleness on NPC screen like that. The bridge.
The bridge is... Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we get to listen to credit music a little bit. Okay, Rain, you need to get past the rope section in order to possibly pass somebody. Rain is a good player, though.
Yeah, it's definitely doable.
Okay, we're on to the rope with 2 lives.
With 2 lives and...
Oh, he made it! He made it across the rope. He may be able to move into 2nd place. Let's see what he does in this climb. Oh, instantly hit by snow. Not a huge deal. Oh, more snow. Oh, that was a good.
Oh... I think
Rain is actually moving in to 2nd place at this point.
Well, I'll have to defer to Kate if there's not a whole lot more progress here, but there's another minute to...
Zeloxon is saying nope, but yeah, I'd like to hear from our ref, probably in just a little bit. What makes him lose grip? Dying. If you run out of health, you fall. Oh my gosh. This is so close. We're going to have to check clips, but at this point,
This is amazing.
What? I'm going to call it because guess what? Rain cannot get back to that point at this time. We are done. So done with Cliffhanger. What a match, Corndan. Who would have guessed?
This was awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that this would have been such a good match. That is time. We are done with this match. Who took first? It was NPC for sure, but it's kind of up to Meta Knight 3000 and Ray of Soten. We don't know exactly who took 2nd and 3rd. Zembar took 4th. Solid play, just unfortunately a little bit too late, and he was unable to catch up. Wow.
Well, I suppose we should bring NPC in the chat.
Okay, I think I'm letting NPC... No, hello NPC, welcome!
Oh my goodness, that was, besides the, Avalanche was kind of fun.
You actually enjoyed it?
There were a couple parts. It was, it's a very evil kind of fighter. Nobody would actually enjoy this game, and let me set the record straight. You will not enjoy this game.
Okay, nobody but Macaw, because he came in and said, "Oh, you're playing a good game, huh?"
Well, when I saw that Corndan posted falling objects, and I was like, I think I might be ahead.
Oh, it's... What a game. What a game. But yeah, seriously, great job there. So you actually enjoy it? What good aspects were there, would you say?
Well...
Okay, you're having a bit of a hard time coming up with them. I'd say
well,
actually...
Let me just say that I was just having fun myself. I was just, having fun playing the game like we do all the other games. It's just that it's kind of like solving a puzzle. And what are you trying to do to figure how to get past it? And the thing is that when it was 30 minutes through, I knew I couldn't continue on the first level again, so that's why I had to basically just do the avalanche in one shot, because the first time I played through, I continued twice and it started me on the first level. And so when I played level 2, I only had 3 continues left, and I realized that continuing on the first stage ate up my continues.
Yeah, it would likely do that, but... I'm just thinking about good things. I kind of enjoyed the music in the game.
The music was fine.
It's definitely better than all of the other versions of Cliffhanger. Their music is butts, okay? And this one is fairly decent, which... and also, the level design actually kind of had variation. Again, very different from the NES Cliffhanger. So I like that things changed. By the way, we have an official ruling by Cadus. Rain managed in the last minute to move into second place, putting Meta Knighty in third and Zenbar in fourth. Wow! This was such an intense match, NPC.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can I say the 2 things that I really hated about this game?
Yes.
Well, actually, I'll say 3. First, that avalanche, which when I saw the avalanche on the intro stuff, I'm like, that's the reason Corndan picked this game. I know that's the reason Corndan picked this game.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
That's 100% the reason.
2 was the dash, which was really good, but every now and again, it would auto input that I was dashing, and it caused a couple of deaths because of that. And the third thing was the first rope on the third stage.
Oh, that one was dumb.
That was super tight and timing.
Yeah,
and I was shocked. I was like, when I got through it, I was like, I have a feeling I could be in first just by getting that part. I always assume I'm dead last in any race just because. But that one part made me think, we're not getting past this area.
Yeah, oh boy, you still managed to do fantastic though. Seriously, great job. You were about, what was it, halfway through the game, Corndan?
Yeah, about that.
Cool.
So honestly, it doesn't sound like it's going to be too much more. If you want to go and beat it, that would be fantastic.
Pass.
That's fair enough, too. Just so everybody knows, by the way, we have more Kusogr4ande on Saturday and Sunday. 2 p.m. Eastern is when we're starting. For all you people out away from the U.S., we had a time change, so just be sure you check time zones to make sure that you are synced up with us. Anything you want to say, by the way, NPC, Corndan, before we take off?
Beware falling objects.
It's true.
Good job, sport.
Yeah, and congratulations, Bar and Rain and Nighty, because this was not an easy game to progress through.
No, well, we didn't exactly go light on the people who took first. And honestly, I'm glad that we got to see people make progress. Honestly, if I were playing, I don't know if I would have beaten the first stage. That stupid avalanche.
It took me a while to beat it, and then I made it to the second stage, and I was like, yep, good enough.
Oh, yeah.
I can understand why.
Well, we are going to do a raid. Slowbeef is playing Neo right now, which it's been a blast to see him do it, and apparently he broke the game in multiple ways and had tons of tech issues yesterday. So let's go give him a little love, because he lost the last Kusogr4ande match for the exhibition, and I feel a little sad for him, but he is such a positive, awesome dude. So let's go raid him. Do we have a good raid message? Let's see if chat has any ideas. I don't know. I mean, beware of falling objects is not a bad idea.